Aloha. This is South Point U-Part. So it's like generator repair. Actually, doesn't even do generator repair anymore. Now he does chainsaw and repair and stuff like that. And he sells ready-mix concrete, which is a big deal out here. And you see the price on bags of cement. So he sells materials. And then there's the 3,000 square foot building warehouse, and it's warehouse style. It's a concrete floor, and it's got so anyway, what we're looking at is this front part would be kind of leased back to someone to run. Let's take a walk. Come on. And so they bring out the skid steer and they scoop up the material and then measure it out with this machine right here, and then it'll go out into a chute, and then you can put that in your truck or whatever. Okay, so let me zoom back out a little bit. See what we got going on here. So it looks like he's on the computer webs right there with that real fancy satellite situation he's got. And so here's the power pole. And so it has 3-phase power, which means that it's already set up for commercial use, a lot of power. It could be a mechanic shop or something, except for the zoning is not right for commercial, for mechanic. So there's the water tank. And you've seen that from above probably. But this is the whole cement area. This is maybe, 15 or 20,000 square feet of area that we would probably lease back or something like that to the concrete company. So this is where people come around this direction, and they are the county comes and picks this up. I think it's the county. It's an oil dump, so they recycle oil. They collect used oil for the county, so that's something that people come here for, because a lot of people run on generators, and if you use a generator, you got to use a lot of oil, so you have a lot of oil to dump. So right back there, let's see if I can get this to show. You can see there's kind of like a little driveway from up here to down there. And then let me show this kind of edge of the excavation. You can see there's an edge here where it's terraced down beneath us. And so I'll show you, I'm on the edge of the terrace. You can see there's already a little road to go back there to the back. Looks like he's keeping some bees. I think he was storing some other things back there. So he's already done some storage on this land. And look at that view. So this back area, this goes back pretty much another 3 acres. This front part is about 1 acre, and back there is about 3 acres that's unused, completely unused 3 acres. So back there, and this is a commercial lot that could be growing sod. We could have our shipping containers back there as a mobile work park. And then this is the area also I was telling you, this drive where trucks could be below here, 18-wheeler style trucks with the dump in the back. The ones that they use for transfer stations, where it's a big dumpster. And so up here on this ledge that we're standing on would be kind of concrete chutes. You pull your car around here, you back into this area to where you could basically back a truck up and push it off the chute into the trash can, and this be a private dump. So people would pay something like, $20 per month to have access to the private dump. And so we get 1,000 people, that's $20,000. 2,000 people, $40,000 per month. So we'd have to price out what it costs for the service, employees, and all that kind of thing. But this is a great piece of land that's already set up for it. Here's the propane tank. This is a 1,000-gallon propane tank. They already have a deal with they use Hawaii Gas, I think, and the other one is AmeriGas. And so there are two different companies that service propane out here that sell the bulk propane, and so they get these guys get from Hawaii Gas, and the other propane that we're working to buy gets from a different server, which is AmeriGas. So we'll probably get from the same one, and that'll help us to drive down costs because we'll be getting bulk, because we'll be getting twice as much, because these two propane tanks, this one and the other one the same size, service, well, there's only 3. So what's that? That's 66%. 60 to 70% of the propane in the world's largest subdivision that's all off-grid. So a lot of people use a lot of propane for cooking, heating, all that kind of stuff. When we lived here, we use a ton of propane. And so right down there, you can see the ocean as well. We're back close to the 3,000 square foot warehouse. And let's get kind of a closer look at the building. Can't get inside today. I just happened to be out here on a Sunday. Sorry about that. We'll get inside another day. Concrete pad and a big sliding door. And that's pretty much it. It's a big square. It's just a big square inside. And there is kind of a little office built off in the side and the back. And so I wouldn't want any of this equipment. Let's see if we can get a better look at the electrical box. Just seeing what we can see. See if we can get up there, look kind of close. A little deferred maintenance there. Probably need some upkeep on that rusty pole there. I mean, it's working. All right, that'll probably just about do it. This is the South Point U-Cart, and that's a video of what it looks like. I mean, some simple upgrades to things like signage for the propane, and I mean, there's zero presence of Facebook or anything like that, advertising. And I mean, you see the quality of the signs. All the signs around Ocean View are kind of the same way. That's kind of been a pet peeve or a barometer of mine of businesses, is how the signs look. I mean, the business owners and the landowners are the leaders of the community, whether we like it or not, or whatever. It's the way it is. And if they don't take care of stuff like signs, then the rest of the community kind of falls down underneath that. So that stands U-Cart. One more look at the warehouse. All right. Aloha.